So let me go across to our guests who are joining us. Aparajita Sarangi is BJP spokesperson and member of parliament to the Lok Sabha. Advocate Mahima Singh is Congress party spokesperson, and Sidharth Sharma, Aam Aadmi party spokesperson. Aparajita Sarangi, the point that the likes of Arvind Kejriwal and others are making is this government does not believe in cooperative federalism. In the case of Delhi, you have circumvented a 5-judge bench, constitution bench order by bringing in an ordinance. If the centre is not interested in cooperative federalism, why should the states be?
A very good evening. We must remember that the Governing Council of NITI Aayog is the highest body, the apex body, which actually shapes the development narrative for the entire country. And this is not just the responsibility of the centre, it's the responsibility of both the centre and all the states and union territories put together. Now here is an organization, a body, the NITI Aayog, headed by our Honorable Prime Minister, which actually invited all of them. The last meeting was held in August 2022, and the first meeting was held in 2015 of NITI Aayog. Now since 2015 till date, governing councils have been sitting, and the Prime Minister as the head of the apex body been trying to listen to everybody. Now here is a very strange situation. In the parliament and outside the parliament, all these people keep saying that the Prime Minister does not listen to them. He keeps on talking, he does not listen to them. Now here is a Prime Minister who has invited all of them to come to the table and put forth all your issues. See, keeping themselves away from the issues will not solve the problem. And today, what was the agenda? The agenda was Viksit Bharat at 2047. And the Team India had to sit together and decide. And they have really lost something. In fact, that is their loss.
So Sidharth Sharma of the Aam Aadmi party, wouldn't your party, the cause of Delhi citizens, have been better served if the Chief Minister attended today's meeting and conveyed his thoughts, and I'm sure there are other opposition leaders also who agree with him, that the centre bringing in an ordinance to circumvent the 5-judge constitutional bench order of the Supreme Court is unacceptable. He would have been better served. The people of Delhi would have been better served had he done that instead of boycotting today's meeting. That's true, Sidharth Sharma. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, Zaka, I'm sorry today I'm unable to see the screen that's happening on the monitors. I'm speaking blind, so just give me that little bit of latitude. When you asked a question, it's a very pertinent question and it has a context. And the context is Article 1 of the Indian Constitution, which clearly states that India is a union of states. That means that we have to adopt federalism. When you say federalism, it means that the states have to be taken on board. It is not union first and states later. It is rather states make a union of India. Now that part is very clear. Now regarding Delhi, whether Delhi is a state or not, for the last 8 years, Aam Aadmi Party and BJP had a difference of opinion and they went to the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court, in its own wisdom, came up with a 5-judge constitutional bench, which for 8 years heard all the sides, all the arguments, whether Delhi should be a state or not, and came up with a judgment that no, yes, Delhi is a state. Delhi is a state, just like any other state. Now, once that judgment is there, within 8 days, if the government comes up with a quixotic midnight ordinance and totally supersedes the Supreme Court's judgment, isn't it insulting the Constitution's Article number 1?
But Sidharth Sharma, the point is that you would have been better served had the Chief Minister of Delhi, along with other support that he has got from the likes of Sharad Pawar or a Uddhav Thackeray or a Mamata Banerjee, those representatives should have actually, confronted the Prime Minister and the government on that issue and said, what are you doing? Why are you circumventing the Supreme Court, bringing an ordinance? What is the point of boycotting that meeting? The people of Delhi are losing out on development because of that.
Yeah, Zaka, as I started off earlier, since I am unable to see the monitor, I am speaking blind, so I requested a little bit of latitude. Anyway, is the CNN News 18 channel today saying that the central government, by insulting the Supreme Court's 5-judge order, has not insulted the people of Delhi, But the Delhi government, the people of Delhi have to respect the central government. Is it what the CNN News 18 is saying? Because
Sir,
I've not heard you asking the BJP
sir, no, sir, I'm sorry, please. You know very well what I asked you. What I asked you is a very simple question. Aren't the people of Delhi better served by a chief minister who, instead of boycotting a meeting, confronts the powers that be about what you believe is wrongfully done to the people of Delhi? This ordinance.
Yeah, aren't the people of Delhi better served, Zaka, by the Prime Minister not insulting the Supreme Court's order? Because BJP, at the drop of a hat, to everyone it says that you have to respect a court's order. But BJP itself, when a court order comes against it, it comes up with a midnight ordinance. BJP displays classic traits of an insecure, incompetent entity. It sermonizes duty to others.
Aparajita to respond, and then I'll go to advocate. One second. Aparajita Sarangi to respond, and then I will get Mahima Singh to respond to that. Aparajita Sarangi.
States may be having their sets of grievances, right? But then there is a way of actually putting forth those grievances, and this was a good forum. This was a platform which had been given by the Honorable Prime Minister and the entire team today. So boycotting the meeting tantamounts to almost ignoring the concerns of the people of the states they represent. What will they tell their people of the states? And how do they actually, they must be feeling accountable, and what answers would they be giving to the state's people?
Okay.
So I think that today we are aware of the fact that 100+ agenda items were discussed, and very important issues pertaining to health, skill development, women empowerment, infrastructure development, etc. were brought to the table. And imagine, on those issues they would have given their thoughts. They would have actually helped the central government actually prepare the roadmap in a concerted way, and we